welcome to my channel. I have an unboxing for you today from DIYChoose, and I might have to do it in two separate videos because there's quite a few bits and pieces in here and it'll be too long on a video. So anyway, it came in this plastic bag. I've just opened it and we'll get in there and have a look. So this got here in 10 days to Australia, which I'm very impressed. That's twice now they've done that. Super fast shipping. So I'll just all out. So I have all sorts of goodies in here. Ooh, that looks good. Alright, so what I will do is I will do an unboxing of these three items, and then I'll do the other video on the others. So I will get stuck into probably my diamond painting pen first. So I got this diamond painting pen. I just wanted to try it out just because it's a little bit different and it's a little bit fancy. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get that. So isn't that gorgeous? I thought it was so pretty. Oops, we're going to focus. There we go. I thought it was really, really pretty, and I'm like, you know what? I'll add that onto the order. Really nice. It's not prickly or anything. It's got a good grip on it, actually. Oh, there we go. So, oh, I love it when they have a cap. So there you go. That looks all right. So that tip is actually quite wide, which is good. Oh, I like that. It actually feels really good in my hand. So there you go. I'll give that a go and see how that works. But I just thought, you know what, that is so pretty. And it was on special, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get it and give it a go. How pretty is that? So that's my diamond painting pen. So I have a cross stitch here. This one is, let's have a look. Put that over there. Wow, so that's actually a really dark thumbnail. So I will put the picture on the website in the corner there. So this is one of the series that I've seen around where it's actually an outline of a cat, and then the picture, the image and the design is actually inside the silhouette of the cat, which I absolutely love. And I've done one before and I just loved it. I really love the effect. So you can't really exactly see too much there, but there is looks like a little cabin and a fence and a black cat sitting on the fence and the big moon in the background, which I thought this was so gorgeous. But yeah, that doesn't really give you much to go on. So what have we got? We've got our directions. What's this? Okay, so you've got instructions for cross stitch. That's very easy to read. So if you're a beginner, they've got all there, and how you do your stitches, which I really like. It's really nice and clear. And you've got your directions. So wow, that's, oh my god, that's so tiny. Where are we? It's got 32 colors. Oh, there's the thumbnail at the top there. Can we see that? There we go. That's a bit better. Pretty cool, huh? So it's got your DMC colors and your symbol on the chart there as well. 32 colors. I think it's a 40 by 50. It doesn't really say on here, but I just want to show you this this graph. Look how teeny tiny those squares are. So hopefully I won't need to really cross-reference it much, but wow, they're tiny. And it comes on a printed canvas. So I'll put the colors over there. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So you actually have to stitch all that background. Wow. That's like a dark blue. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, so I believe it is 40 by 55. I think that's what that means down there. 40 by 55. And this is on 11 count Aida cloth. Of course stamped. Got your beautiful grid there. That actually looks really nice and clear. You got a lot happening. Sort of, I'll show you up in here. I'm just looking at those symbols to make sure they're easy to cross-reference. They look okay so far. Yeah, I reckon they look alright. So that's a really nice big image. I love that. So I love this because you got some confetti going on down here, and then you got some color blocking up here, and you've got some major color blocking up there. This would look absolutely gorgeous if you stitched it on like a black or a navy blue Aida cloth. Would look amazing. But anyway, you're going to stitch that, so there you go. On the back here, you've got, where are we, two needles. So they look pretty good. Wow. It's nice and vibrant, isn't it? So I will flip that over and we'll have a look at these colors. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright, so we have our colors here, but this just fell out. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, I like how they did that actually. Hey, that's pretty clever. So there's your background color. Beautiful color. And the other colors, so what have we got? So they are pre-sorted in your little palette here. So it's nice and easy to reference, and when we sort of get up to the 10, 11, 12, all those ones, I actually write the symbol or the letter or the number or whatever up the top here that corresponds onto the graph, so I'm not having to cross-reference it all the time. But the colors are actually really, really pretty. Got some gorgeous blues. Bit of purple there. How gorgeous is that? The nice and long threads, which I love. Beautiful. And then the other side, we got some beiges and some really gorgeous blues there. Nice and long, I love it. So that's actually a lot of threads. Beautiful. So there you go, there's that one. Just pop it all in there, but nice and bright. I love that, that's amazing. Okay, so that's that bit. Now, come over there. So, oops, knocked the camera over. Okay, so the whole reason why I did this order was because I wanted this. And because they have a, you get to a certain amount, you get free shipping. I tacked everything else on top because there's always something else I want. But I wanted this. So I am a freehand cross stitcher. I go cross country. I do not like being restricted to using a hoop. I've tried them before and I've had no luck with them. But I saw this and I thought, you know what, that might actually do the trick because I'm getting like a sore wrist from sort of holding my cross stitch. So I got this, and what it is it is 2 frames in one, but you can use them as like a stand, so you can have your hoop on the stand, which I quite liked. And you've got the flexibility of having 2 separate hoops, or you can join them together and make a stand. I will put the picture up here with how it goes. I love how it's bright pink. So yeah, and I bought this and it wasn't very expensive at all. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try it out. Duff them all over the table. Okay, so what I really like about these is that you've got, they come like that. So you put your fabric over it and then you clamp this easily, like that. And then you put the other side on, and then the other side and the other side. And then these are your little connector bits. So I'm guessing you just kind of go like that. Like, oops, that. Where's my bit? see, so you can, it's got little grooves so you can follow the grooves, and then I'm assuming, oh, I can't get it off. So it goes like that. Oh, there we go. And there's my balloon bit. Oops. There we go. And I need another corner. Another corner. And then somehow it should miraculously go together. There we go. So there's one side. And what I like about this is it's not too big. And you know, being plastic, it's very lightweight. Whereas I was using the wooden ones and they were really heavy and they were dragging my arm down and they were cumbersome and I couldn't get into what I was doing because it's quite big. But that's actually a really nice size. That's pretty good. And then like you've got your smaller bits too, so you can have a smaller frame if you'd like to do a small one, or if you want to do the base. So if you want to do the base, you've got these two bits. That make it stand up. That's pretty cool. I like that. And it wasn't hard to put together. So let's test it out and see if I can put, oh, hang on, that's all gonna roll. Let's get all these bits out of here. Throw it on the ground. Okay. So I've got a bit of Aida cloth here, which I've started stitching. I am doing a video on that one. Slowly but surely. So anyway, the trick to doing if you've never used one of these guys before, you never used a hoop before, you sort of try and get that actually fits that quite well. If I could use a smaller one and just, you know, do it around the section that I'm working on, it's no big deal. And then all you kind of do is take these things off. Okay, and so basically I won't clip it all in, but anyway, you just put it across, measure it up, make sure you've got enough to go around, like so, and then you just clamp this bit on top. That's actually really tight. So that's basically, it clamps in like that. And then you sort of pull it taut. But I'm not going to hook it all up because I'll be here for a month of Sundays putting this on. Yeah, so that's actually quite tight because I was a bit worried it was going to slip, which is what my wooden one was doing. But that's... Then you got your excess on the side there. Cool. And then you just sort of take it off when you're done somehow. Get off. Anyway, can't get it off now. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump in here. Instead of wrestling with this thing on camera, it was getting downright embarrassing. I thought, you know what, I'll take this off camera, I'll try and put this together and see how it goes. So I got it all together. I'll just show you on the back of this is all the instructions that you get. So that does help because you can see sort of these little T pieces there have to go in the bits that sort of hook around the back. So once I figured that out, that wasn't too hard. I did get it all together. In each of the tubes, there's actually little grooves. So you got to get the grooves lined up and then it goes in a lot easier. But normally I use brute force and that wasn't working. So I got it together and it's quite good. It's a little bit just slightly teetery, but that's okay. I don't care about that. I'll just sort of show you the top. So you got those corner pieces, corner piece. There's your T-piece there. And that hooks into these guys here. So once I got that going, that was pretty easy. And I also managed to get the Aida cloth off the off one of the bars there, and I'll show you how I did it. It was heaps easier, and of course I'm pulling and grabbing at it and it's not coming off. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that's how it looks all together. And then what I will do is I might have to take this off and then show you how I got the Aida cloth going. So hang on, where's my little thingy? Get him out of the way. So I have a piece of scrap Aida cloth, which is what I should have used beforehand. Bit of a scrap piece, and all I did was you just sort of, like I did before, you sort of put it on like that. And then you clamp it down. Now remember, this is, oops, now I can't get it. So remember, this is brand new, so it will loosen up a bit over time, but it's just everything's a little bit stiff. So that's on there nice and tight. And then instead of trying to peel it off, which is what I was trying to do, you just slide it off. So you can see there, it's just sliding. But I was a bit worried because like these corners are actually quite sharp, but that slides. And you just sort of slide it over the top of the, hang on, there we go. So you just slide it across like that. But you do have to put a bit of oomph into it. But I reckon it'll get easier the more you use it. And that's how I got it off. Whereas before I was like, argh, and that didn't work. So anyway, and that's how that works. So when you clamp it in, to tighten it up, you just sort of roll that back and it'll tighten your Aida cloth up. But that is one section. So that's beautiful size. And the other one is, oops, sorry, your smaller bit. Pretty cool, eh? So there you go. I just wanted to jump in and show you how I managed to get that Aida cloth off and how it all came together. Once I figured out that it had the little grooves in it, it was a lot easier. So yeah, cool. So there you go. My very unusual unboxing video from DIYChoose part 1. So we've got my beautiful frame there. And you've got my beautiful pen. How pretty is that? And my kitty cat cross stitch. That's going to be a lot of fun to do actually. And you know, I quite like big chunks too, because sometimes when you're sort of sitting there and you're watching television or you're sort of doing something you don't really want to be thinking too much, you can just, you know, just keep going. You don't need to be changing colors every 5 minutes. Or working out your plan of attack with, do I do this bit first and then come around this way or whatever. So I do like that actually. With that, that's just going to be a lot of fun, that background. But anyway, so there you go. That is my part 1 of DIYChoose order that I just got. Keep your eyes peeled for the part 2, which will be coming about a week later. And I'll be showing the other cross stitches that are in that package. So that's pretty cool. So far, so good. I'm really, really happy, actually. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I will catch you next time. Bye!